Here is a love vast as the ocean, loving kindness as the flood. When the Prince of life for ransom shed for us his precious blood.
We came here in January 2018, full-time.
The first month we didn't have our container or anything, so it was like living out of a suitcase, which we were kind of used to anyways, but adjusting to the weather here was crazy.
3 or 4 weeks after we moved here, we were finally able to get our belongings here, our crates, and that's when it finally began to realize, this is home. This is home. There has been a lot of adjustments, learning the culture shock. Biggest thing is when they say in like island time, you don't realize how island time really is. It took us 3 months to get a well finally set up. We're still waiting for some of our window screens to be put on. Our work permit paperwork, we're finding that every immigration officer we talk to, we get a different story.
The kids at the church seem to love your kids.
Yes, they do. They love the girls, and I brought 2 of the girls over here. I taught them how to make bread. They love coming to our home and playing with the kids, and it's fun to get them involved in our life. A lot of them too don't have, they don't have a mom. Their mom lives in Haiti somewhere. They don't even know where she's at. They haven't seen her since they were 3 years old. So oftentimes the kids come over with one parent who's working. They can sneak the kids into the school system, and then they can get a better education here than in Haiti. And once they're in the school system, then they have a free ride until they're 17. So,
Even if the parents are here illegally and get deported, the kids, once they're in the school system, they can stay.
as long as they have a house to live in. So a lot of kids will jump from house to house. Whoever will house them for a month, they'll stay there.
They'll find a local who will house the kids for however long, and
We have one little girl in my class in Sunday school. She's been, since we've been here 3 months, she's been in 3 different homes.
One of my teenagers, one of your kids, and then their brother is here. Their parents are kicked out of the country. They have now 4 siblings, I think, on Provo, and then one's here. 2 of them are teenagers, one of them's not even a teenager. And yet she's 8 years old, and she's having to fend for herself without her parents.
Scary.
And that's been her life.
It gives you a lot of opportunity to just be there for them and just love them. I think the biggest thing they need to know is that you're not going to leave them, because that's what they always face. They're constantly being changed around. So if they know you love them and you're not going to leave them and you're there for them, yeah, you can have so much influence in their life. It's super easy to love them. They don't expect anything. You don't have to give them anything. You just seriously just talk to them. And once a month we have them over our house and we just feed them a meal. It's a big opportunity to show them Christ's love.
Everybody here knows who Jesus is. There's a lot of Baptist churches here. They may even be talking about, they're not talking about some off-the-wall Jesus. It's a Jesus similar that we would know. But at the same time, like you said, it is Jesus plus works in their mind. Everybody here is ecumenical. Everybody goes to everybody else's church. Almost every church here teaches works. We're having an outreach opportunities with not only nationals, belongers, but with with immigrants and even with the tourists as well. Everybody here. Nobody has a problem with us.
One of the big things we've been learning is you have to ask questions. You can't just, they're so ready to say yes, are you a sinner? Yes, but you have to go more than that. I've seen a couple kids in my Sunday school class get saved. I guess a big thing, and same with Paul's class, a big thing is to pray that they understand. They've been bombarded with the lie they're going to lose salvation, so just wisdom on how to teach them that they're not.
It seems like we have gotten progress in seeing people saved and a foundation laid. We're starting to see that we're actually having an impact on them.
Our biggest prayer request right from the get-go has always been for our kids, that they would grow up to love the Lord and that we would never get so involved in ministry that we forget about them. For the ministry, just that, I guess wisdom on how to help them grow spiritually, wisdom in all aspects really, but just guidance for however, we just moved here. We don't know how long we're going to be on North Caicos, what's the next plan. We don't really know, so that God would just open doors and just show us a day at a time what His plan for us is.
If you could just pray that God will use us as parents to lead our children spiritually, that our children would have that same desire for Christ that we do, and that we can, as far as ministering to the people, that we can learn the French language and be able to learn the culture better, to better understand how to witness to them, how to share the gospel with them.
Riches I heed not, nor man's empty praise. Thou mine inheritance now and always. Thou and thou only first in my heart. High King of heaven, my treasure thou art. High King of heaven, my victory won. May I reach heaven's joys, oh bright heaven's sun. Heart of my own heart, would ever be far, still